reality TV shows. Spoiler alert, I watched The Weddings, Love is Blind season 6.
Thoughts?
So let's just do a quick recap because Sarah did not watch this season. So
I may.
Oh, so do you want me not to?
Nope.
Okay.
Go for it.
So the ones that made it down that were supposed to get married, we'll start with the most toxic, which is Jimmy and Chelsea. They got engaged.
Okay.
Chelsea, and this could be editing, so disclaimer, but I felt like she was the type of girl that needed compliments to make herself feel better about herself.
Like insecure?
Right. Yeah, very much so. And it's one thing for like words of affirmation to be your love language. It's another thing to be like, if I don't get it, then I don't know you love me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'm whining. So I feel like, once again, it could be editing. She tried to manipulate Jimmy. Jimmy went out for a birthday and she was like, people weren't texting me that you were there and I was literally home on the couch and they said you were so-and-so, and he was like, what are you talking about? Like, I feel like you fishing. Like, I wasn't with anybody. I went there, I turned around, had a drink, came back. I was gone for 90 minutes. Like, what are you talking about? Long story short, I was so happy because Jimmy, all right, so they had this argument. He said, I'm still gonna be with you. We're gonna get married, blah, blah, blah. They go through all this stuff. But before they get there, Jimmy was like, I can't do it because you tried to play me with this argument and I ain't falling for it. Like, and I saw somebody's TikTok that said they felt like she was like the chill girl in the pods, but then when she came out, she was like needy as fuck. She was like, you didn't even kiss me today. Well, kiss him, damn it.
Oh,
the fuck?
no.
Like, oh my God, I haven't had one hug. Like, she was that type. Oh my God.
Where's my hug?
And then
like
she
those
was,
dudes.
like, even on the thing when she was like, I feel like when he sees me in my bathing suit, he's gonna be like, oh, why did I pick her? Also, she's the girl that said she looked like Megan Fox. Have you seen the things where it was like Temu, Amazon?
Yes.
So they did not make it down the aisle, thank God, because I was like, Jimmy, if you do this, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Next one, AD and why did I just in Clay? AD and Clay. I like them. They were the one black couple. And not that I like them, they were black. They just were the black couple.
Sure, no.
But I liked her spunk. I like her attitude. He reminds me of Little Baby.
Okay.
Like, good looking, knows it, kind of like full of himself, kind of not arrogant, but kind of corny. Not corny, but just like a little, I don't know.
Okay.
But so they were, making it down the aisle. He kept bringing up that his father, red flag. I don't know how maybe they talked about it, but they didn't show it. He kept saying that his father would take him with him when he was cheating on his mom. Can you imagine being in a car or like this is Miss Kelly and
No, my dad did that.
What?
Yeah, he cheated on my mom with his secretary, and like I would always go into the office. So
we will unpack that on another
episode. I'd rather hear about him.
Yes. So he kept bringing it up.
Yeah.
Like that's all he kept saying. I love you, I love you, I love you. But my father cheated on my mom. I don't want to be a cheater. Well, don't be a fucking cheater.
Why are you giving it so much attention?
Constantly kept coming up. I want to be great for you, but this is what I saw. Okay. I saw a lot of shit growing up too, and I don't smoke crack. So,
not every day.
Only on Fridays.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, oh shit. So they walk down the aisle. She looks gorgeous. She sees his mom. Also, I felt like his mom was trying to tell him like, go with your feelings. Do what you feel. When you get up there, you'll know. So I'm like, she's trying to tell him not to do it. This is what I'm thinking the whole time. Obviously, I'm giving it away. To get up there, she says I do. He says I can't do it.
Oh,
I can't do it. Her mom is crying. She's crying. They walk off. She's bawling. He comes back and talks to her. It's just like, I just felt like, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't say yes 100% to you if I wasn't ready to give myself 100%. He was like, I just feel dumb. Like, thank you for being honest, but you could have did that before this. Why would you go on this experiment if you knew the whole, you 20-some years, 30-some years old, your father been cheating your whole life.
Oh, your whole life.
So the fact you knew you had to think about this. Why would you go on this show if you wasn't ready to make it down the aisle?
Right.
Last couple, I don't remember their names. It's a Spanish girl and a white dude.
No names.
Johnny and don't remember their names. I was never really invested in them. Sorry. The relationship was kind of boring. The biggest thing was these two dummies. She wasn't on birth control, and he was like, I don't have a baby. And she's like, neither do I. But he was like, condom, I'm not using the condoms, we can still have a baby. So they were not supposedly not having sex.
Interesting.
And I'm like, I texted my brother. I said, how many abortions has he paid for? Because he like, yo, condoms don't work. They don't work. I'm trying to tell you, they rip. he gotta do that Drake, the hot sauce,
right,
or something, because he done got a couple of times.
Yeah.
Long story short, they did get married. The one I was the least interested in, and not that I didn't like him, I just didn't.
Just nothing stuck out.
No,
like the other two. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And then prior to the episode, everybody would have known, but the other two, I don't remember people's names, but they didn't get married because he was messing around with another girl that was in the pod. But he's also the one that was rumored to have been engaged with a child right before the show started. So that's the whole drama. But
Give us your thoughts.
Give us your thoughts. What do you think about Clay? Was he right in not saying yes? I think he was right not saying yes, because I know people that knew before they got married they didn't want to get married, and they did, and then everyone got divorced.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think he should have did it before. You should have went on the show, is what I think.
No, I
don't go on the show if you don't want to get married.
Agree.
Other thing is Jimmy and Chelsea, girl, I can't wait for the reunion.
Oh, so should I watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when you see her, you're gonna be like, girl, dude,
she referenced herself as
yes. She was like, I don't see it, but people say, because she does have dark hair and blue eyes, that I look like Megan Fox.
Okay.
But I am brown skin with a weave. I don't look like Beyonce. The fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely, I do. I don't wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm Margot Robbie's twin. We're both blonde.
Right.
Right. Wait, was this in the pods? She said
in the pods. She said she loved. And so I was reading something on BuzzFeed where they were saying they felt like this should be the last season because one, they did lazy background because it's come out that they think 3 people have had significant others.
Oh, yeah.
While taping. And then, but one person said no. Everybody has said no except for the one guy, Trump. He hasn't said anything yet. Supposedly he had a girlfriend. But the other thing was that you're not supposed to ask about physical attributes at all.
Oh.
And one thing Clay said was like, well, what do you look like? Because this is what I like. And AD was like, no, I'm not telling you that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what I look like. And she was a cute girl. And I feel like most people everybody on that show, you're not going to get picked if you're not.
Right. If you're
not attractive. So I feel like everybody was attractive. For you, the other people that made out the pies, they didn't get married. I can't remember their names. It was a heavyset black guy and then the white girl. And when I tell you, he gaslit this girl so bad.
In the pods?
No, once they got out.
Oh.
I think he just couldn't take the fact that when he got home, people were going to judge him for not dating the black girl or not marrying the white girl.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, for marrying the white girl. Which I'm like, who is your family? Who is your friends?
Perhaps consider that.
Yeah. You should love who you love. If you fell in love with this girl, without seeing her, saying unseen,
right?
You had the same morals, the same values.
Why?
He would not he wasn't affectionate with her. Once he got his phone, he was just on his phone the whole time. Once again, could be editing. However, the way they showed it, she kept telling, hey, I like physical touch. They were saying they were gonna wait till they get married. But still, you can kiss me.
You can be affectionate.
Yeah, we can do stuff.
Yeah.
But as soon as she brought that up, she was like, I feel like this part isn't there. He was like, I love you, but if you feel like that's how you feel,
I'm gone.
You know, and he was just waiting for her to give him an out.
Say it.
And he, look, you good? You good? And hey, I'm about to leave. Yo, is any black girls over there?
Right.
Because I'm tired of the white girls. And she was a cute girl. Like, she was really cute, really sweet. He fumbled the bag, and I hope they bring that up.
I hope so. When's the reunion?
The 13th.
Oh.
So we may not do like a recap like this because my friend group, I think we're gonna have a watch party.
Nice.
Because we talk about it like all the time.
Yeah.
So literally people hated Chelsea was their nemesis. Their nemesis. So yeah, so watch it. It was good. It was sad. I did feel sad for ED, but I knew he wasn't gonna say I do. Cause he kept talking about my dad cheated though.
For me, that definitely would have been a red flag. Like continuing to bring it up, like you can tell the story, but like continuing to bring it up, and then his mom being like, "Hey," like she knew.
She knew.
Yeah,
she be knowing. You know your mama know.
Yeah, she does.
Mama be knowing.
Oh,
shout out to Faye.
Yeah, big shout out to Faye.
Mama be knowing.
Yeah.